You want to say hi?
Hi, yeah.
Here, hold on. I'll come.
Daddy, a tip.
I want to say hi. She already did, I guess, but you want to say hi one more time? She just wants her chips. Oh, is that for them? Did you bring them a chip?
Yeah.
Hand it to the camera. Up here. There we go. There's your chip, guys. Thank you very much, Danica. All right. Come on. All right. Come on. Show's over. Stay tuned to the end, and I'm going to announce the Member of the Month winner. Haha, gotcha. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we are back with the Rolling Stones, courtesy of our patron, Scott. Thank you, Scott. As always, my friend, I appreciate you. We're going into the 80s territory now. This is the album after Some Girls, which we did a track from, I think, like 2 weeks ago. We're going to be doing the track She's So Cold off of the album Emotional Rescue. I believe that's what it's called. Released in 1980. It said, following the success of their last album, which was Some Girls, they enlisted a few people to come help them out. But they're not on this track, apparently. Oh, well, then just disregard that. There's like Nicky Hopkins and a few other people that joined them for the album, but on this exact track, it looks like it's just the crew. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Ronnie Wood, Bill Wyman, and Charlie M.F. Watts. Let's do it. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you. And I'll link my Rolling Stones playlist right up there. These guys have been a fun find for me. Like I knew a couple songs beforehand, but I've never heard most of these songs that we've listened to. Man, it's completely reshaped what I thought about them. I'm not gonna lie. That seems to happen a lot on this channel. I guess that means I had a lot of wrong thoughts beforehand, it seems like. So I'm happy to change my mind. All right, the Rolling Stones, She's So Cold. 3, 2, 1. That was a good click. 1980. Yep. Probably 79.
I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. She's so cold. I'm so hot for her. I'm on fire for her. I'm so hot for her. She's so cold. I'm the burning bush. I'm the burning fire. I'm the bleeding volcano. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. She's so cold. Yes, I tried rewiring her, tried refiring her. I think her engine is permanently stalled. She's so cold, she's so cold. She's so cold, 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 like a tombstone. She's so cold, she's so cold. She's so cold, 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 like an ice cream.
That bass line is sick.
She's so cold, she's so cold. When I touch her, my hand just froze.
Bill and Charlie killing it.
Yeah, I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for her. I'm so hot for that cream soul. Put your hand
Random
on
kick
the
shot.
heat. Put your hand on the heat. Come on, baby, let's go. She's so cold, she's so cold, cold. She's so cold, she's beautiful, though. Yeah, she's so cold.
This is a fun video too. I love seeing them interact. Strange cat, bro. I love him. He wasn't playing when he was doing that either.
She's so cold, so cold. She was born in a hot zone.
Is this pre-MTV?
So cold, she's so cold. When I touch her, my hand just froze. She's so cold, she's so goddamn cold. She's so cold, 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 she's so cold.
apparently got in trouble for that lyric, or they had to change it for some of the releases.
Who would believe you were a beauty indeed when the days get shorter and the nights get long? Light fades and the rain comes. Nobody would know.
They're having fun, man. I love it.
When you're old, nobody would know that you was a beauty, a sweet, sweet beauty, a sweet, sweet beauty, but stone, stone cold. You're so gorgeous, so cold, cold, cold. You're so gorgeous, so cold. I'm so hot for you. I'm so hot for
Those
you.
white shoes make it look like he's
I'm so hot for
floating.
you, and you're so cold. I'm the burning bush. I'm the burning fire. I'm the bleeding volcano.
Yeah, Bill and Charlie absolutely slayed that song. That was great. Sorry about that. Oh, man. That was definitely like a rhythm section song and a Mick Jagger one. But honestly, it was a good track, but I feel like the video was half the fun, to be honest, just to see them strut around and have their fun. It's funny seeing all the interactions. It seems like it's playful, but I feel like a couple of the little the movements with a little animosity of Mick Jagger, you might not be kidding at that point. But I know that there was tension. There's tension in every band, honestly, unless you're all buddies, you know. Even then, it gets a little hectic back there. Yeah, Mick Jagger, vocals, Keith Richards, electric guitar, Ronnie Wood, electric guitar, Bill Wyman, bass guitar, Charlie Watts on the drums. That was, yeah, definitely straight up Bill and Charlie song right there. Like, I heard Keith and Ronnie doing their thing too, but it wasn't really, like, I was half expecting like a solo to come off, like a crazy solo. Like, I kind of felt like they were building towards it, but it never really came. But the guitar kind of just filled out the rest of the space. It feels like definitely like a groove and rhythm song. Feels like an 80s. You know, they moved away from melody into rhythm. It feels like when it comes to like the 80s, 90s, for a lot of popular music. Not that melody went away, obviously it's still there, but I mean like the focus of it at some points, especially for like the MTV generation and stuff like that. They were looking for catchy hooks and really good choruses and, you know, bob your head kind of songs. That's what I feel like the 80s were either, you know, thrash and heavy metal sort of stuff or that, you know. This feels like it's kind of moving towards that. It does have the Some Girls vibe a little bit there from, like, you know, from that album. I've only heard one track, so I really can't say anything, but it does have a little bit of that vibe. But I think this is the only 80s track I've done by them. I could be lying though. What year was that album? I think that was still the 70s, wasn't it? The one with the one we just did last week. Let me see. So Emotional. All right, Emotional. Is that the one? We've done that one. That was Hand of Fate. Yeah. I am not thinking of the right one. I'm just going through their thing. Metamorphosis? No. Made in the Shade? No. It's Only Rock and Roll. That's the one that's my favorite album so far, I think. Yeah, Time Waits for No One. So good. It's Only Rock and Roll. That's a different one. Didn't we do that? Inspiration by Ronnie Wood? No, that was something else. Oh, yeah, I think the only track we did go for that was Time Waits for No One. So we've only done like one track from all these different albums. We haven't really worked through anything. So I've kind of had a little sample of each of their records, but we haven't actually listened to a full one yet. So maybe we'll change that. They deserve it. You know, they've got such an illustrious career. It's so crazy. They go back to the 60s and they were still doing it. Like, that's crazy. I know there's a lot of, well, not a lot of, there's a handful of artists from the 60s that are still going. I think Bob's still going, right? Bob Dylan's still going. There's a couple, man. And it blows my mind, but it makes me happy to see that at least somebody, you know, is still around from then, because you guys are very lucky. You guys had the pinnacle, I think, of American music, at least. I'm not gonna say world. We're not the center of the world, and like in the slightest. But for American music, I think that was the pinnacle. Maybe for Western stuff, I'd say. You know, like the Britain, Canada, America, the 60s and the 70s were definitely the best. The most creativity was flowing at that point. And then other bands took off, you know, where other bands walked, other bands started to run, you know, and maybe into the 80s and 90s. Then it kind of hit a wall in the 2000s, it feels like. There was still some good stuff, but it really got compartmentalized all over the place. Get out of here, AI camera. Sorry. And, you know, and now look at us now, the playlist generation, you know, and Spotify and streaming music and stuff. And it's just, it's not the same anymore. Music is sold and bought like a commodity, which it always has been, but there was always art behind it, at least for the most part. It felt like there was always, you know, their filler commercial stuff that people sold and whatever, they ate up, whatever normal people listen to. But the actual musicians' music that could also be digested and enjoyed by other people that aren't musicians, or, you know what I'm saying? That was the pinnacle right there. The creativity, the well of creativity, whatever you want to call it, was very full at that point. But nowadays, I think it's kind of empty. It's still there, like I said, in pockets, but like at least the Stones are still going, man. That makes my heart happy to hear. But I don't know if we're ever going to hit that plateau again that we already hit. It's possible, especially with modern technology, but at the same time, that kind of breeds the, I don't know, comfortable nature of things that just kind of ruins art, because you have to honestly suffer for actual good art, more than likely, because it comes from a trauma of some sorts or a beauty of some sort, you know. And I think there's a lot of trauma these days, not a lot of beauty and a lot of things. It's still there, you gotta look for it, but it's hard to find. It's not put in front of you, because we're all black mirrored right now, you know. Maybe one day when the sun gets angry at us and knocks out everything, we'll go back to being normal people, but until that point, we're just gonna have to deal with what the situation is. And that's it. That's enough of my ramblings for one day. At least on this song. Definitely would say Charlie and Bill were the highlight of this. And then Mick Jagger. Somehow he always finds his way, you know, to the top of my totem pole for the best part of the song. I think he really does bring... He's obviously the face of the band, but I think he also is his own thing at the same time, which, you know, there's two things existing there at the same time, which it can happen. He's the face of the band while also, I think, being like the spirit of it too. You know, that kind of nature. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Stones are to me. They like to poke and prod and still, you know, rock out, you know? It's not like it's progressive metal or something, you know? It's the Rolling Stones and they kick ass, but they are what they are, and I've learned to appreciate their work. I really have. It's not the most, what's the word? It's not like jazz, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just enjoyable by anybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't have to be a musician or someone who loves music just to sit down and enjoy the Stones. I think from that level down, anybody, stop it, fucking AI camera, anyone can enjoy this. So that's the highlight of the Stones for me, and this is a great song. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. I guess I have to announce the winner now. I have to get the envelope. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. The winner of the Member of the Month random number generator with the number 18, Jeff M. There you go. Message me on Patreon or email me at the email address in the description. We'll work everything out. And if it doesn't work out, then I will spin again and someone else will get picked. That's funny. Out of all the people too, I didn't think he would, you know, that's, I don't know. I put them all together. I was just like, all right, it's 24 people. All right, let's see who's going to win. I had an idea maybe who would win, and they did not win. That's crazy. But that is the power of a random number generator. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all the fuck later. Uno mas. There's a really cool Patreon community. We'd love to have you. If you go down into the description, there is a link. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. The post for September will be going out tomorrow. So if you want to make your request and get it in early, that's probably the best time to do it, right when I post it, because then I'll probably do it quick. Or you have to wait 3 weeks. It's up to you. Oh, I guess it's up to me. I guess that's how that works. There's also a PayPal as well in the description if you want to leave a tip or send a request in that way. Have a wonderful day.